Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today I will teach you the 4 only skill moves you have to know to toy with your opponent and to play like a pro. And the skill moves are the stuff, you know, the magic or shit you do with your right stick. And today I will teach you to do only the magic. First off, we have the ball roll, and this can be performed by all outfield players. Ball roll is so dangerous because it can be used in several combos as well as an executing 1 versus 1 move, and this makes it very hard to predict. To do the ball roll, you simply hold the right stick in 90 degrees to the left or to the right of the direction your player is facing. All skill moves in FIFA are dynamic, which means that you have to point the right stick differently depending on which direction your player is facing. Check it out closely in the gamepad camera. Doing the ball roll as an executing skill move requires 2 things: a moving object and timing. This is perfect to use when the opponent is rushing towards you. About 1 meter before collision, you simply perform the ball roll and you can wave goodbye to your opponent. Secondly, we have the body feint backwards that can be performed by all outfield players as well. And this skill move is so awesome that I have my own dedicated video about this, and you can find it in the description below to learn how to execute it perfectly. To perform the body feint backwards, you flick the right stick 90 degrees to the left or to the right of the direction your player is facing, and then flick the left stick just slightly below your first flick. And this takes practice to learn from all directions, so I really recommend you to check out my dedicated tutorial about the body feint backwards. It's definitely worth it. This is the fastest skill move in the game and totally kills the AI defending. It's fantastic to use on the wings to just cut back in and find that driven pass for a satisfying tap in. Then it's time for the heel to heel flick, and this is an incredibly underrated skill move in FIFA 17. It's great to use as a variation in your gameplay to simply be more unpredictable and confuse your opponent, because that's exactly what we want to do. Heel to heel flick is simple to perform but requires at least 4-star skill moves. You flick the right stick twice, first in the exact direction that you are facing and then in the exact opposite direction that you're facing. Check it out in the slow motion gamepad camera. Best place to perform it is about 1 meter in front of the opponent. Ironically, the better opponent, the better the heel to heel flick will work. Simply because better players tend to defend more manually, which will make them more vulnerable to the zigzag movement. They will think that you're cutting back, but instead you're going forward like a rocket. But in this game, the heel to heel flick will also play games with the overpowered AI. It will increase your chance to get a penalty, free kick or just an open chance to score. Last but not least, we have the BERBA spin. This skill move is a must in your FIFA repertoire. It will always punish 2 hungry opponents and it's very simple to use. It's a 4-star skill move and it's very similar to the heel to heel flick in the execution. You flick the right stick twice, first in the exact direction you're facing and then 90 degrees to the left or to the right of your first flick, depending on which direction you want to go. BERBA spin is so annoying because 80% of the time you know it's coming, but still you will have problems stopping it since it's so fast. The best area to use it is on the wing to cut in for a pass or to finish. The key is to use it as soon as you see that your opponent is getting contact with your player. Make the BERBA spin and the only thing your opponent will have contact with is the grass. Guys, there are many other decent skill moves in the game, but when you know these 4 skill moves by heart, you'll create the problems for any opponent in the world. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did so, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, until next time.